How's it going, YouTube? I'm doing outstanding, and today we're back in Beltmatic. If I recall correctly, where we left off, I just finished getting all these numbers in here, just kind of waiting for them to fill these up, pile in, that kind of thing. Obviously, it's gonna take a minute because the zeros haven't even made it all the way through yet. Have the ones? Oh, no, wait, that's too far. Ha! Zeros are just barely starting to pile in, but um, as this one becomes filled up, this one will fill up faster, and so on. And then I just need to duplicate this over here while that fills up. So let's start off with a 9. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't even check if my audio was working. Looks like it is, though, so useful. Things I should check before I hit record. Alrighty. As much as I'd like to use that, no. This 8, while in a interesting position, will work. Why? Why? That also means that 7 is going to be. I'll probably use that 7 actually. That's rough. Ooh, that is beautiful right there. Just perfect. Six. I mean, there's this one here, but I don't really like that one. Now I need to find a 5, which is always fun because I feel like 5s are like more rare than they should be. You know? Like we got 15. But that ain't. It's not a 5. This is ridiculous. Oh, I think 5s are rare for the same reason that they don't give you 10s, which, frankly, they should. You know, I would like to extract 10s. It's a little silly that you can't. I get it. It's just part of the game, but like, come on. Anyway, 4. I also feel like these numbers should hide themselves when you build over them. But then again, maybe not. I don't know. I could see it going either way. Maybe there's a setting for it. There is not. Oh, well, no. That's... I would like a setting like this, but hides them when they're covered. Obviously, I want to see them on this, but I don't want to see them on this. I especially don't want to see them on storage. I see that 3, but it looks like a pain in the ass, so this 3 will do. Hmm. Silly? Yes. Necessary? Not at all. Did it anyway? You betcha. 2, 1, and 0. I just had to make sure. 2. Starting to cut it a little close on those 4s, but that's okay. Just need to... There, that's miraculous. That's mildly unfortunate, but whatever. Nope. So now, technically, this should be able to produce whatever number I want it to. But I want to wait for it to back up before I start doing anything. Like, this one's about to back up. It's so close. Come on. Yes, there we go. So we'll start seeing this back up all the way through. Means these 2 lines see significantly higher throughput. See, the 8s are starting to back up. And then soon the rest of them will. Oh, look. These are backing up. That's even nicer. Oh, and those are backing up. So I guess all the 9s are backing up at the same time. Funny. So this will start backing up then. But hey, that's not a bad thing. But look at that. See, now it's got a full throughput to there. Just what we want to see. Think just to smooth out the output of these even more, I'm just going to do this. See, that's what I like to see. This is just in case it happens to have two uh, at once, you know? So like, well, if two of these are going at once, then this will be able to handle it. This will be able to handle it. So on. Well, I mean, at least for the first 20,000-ish numbers, it'll be fine. It might get a little rough after that, but, you know, hopefully not. I suppose I should replicate that over here. Righty, so, as an well, should I wait for it to back up first? I feel like I should, but yeah, 1663 is not so bad. Right. Well, that's already incorrect. Gotta start in the right spot, which is over here. Oh, which means I gotta set these to 0, but again, eventually these will back up, and then it'll even out a little bit. But at first, yes, it's gonna struggle. Suppose this doesn't need to continue, but it's okay. I don't mind it. I just love watching it fill in. It's cool to see. I even know what I'm working on here. Oh, belt level. Okay, that's fine. Starts off slow, but then like it's gonna hit 12,000 really quite quick, I think. Of course, it is eating through its stockpile already, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think the zeros are going to end up being more of an issue. Only because they're more likely to get used in these slots, but course, I don't really have a good solution for that. Um, looks like it's just a hair bit short of. Well, it looks like it's just weird, but it is 6 of these just for one of those. Though obviously they're not going all the way down anymore. I think this is the furthest they go, so it doesn't need to be nearly as large as it is, I suppose, but it's fine. Antiquated system. But see, look at this. Because we're not currently using any of these numbers, they're just backing up, which is good. It is precisely what I wanted to see. So the ones will back up, and then, yeah, the only thing it's struggling with is 0, which I will likely come up with a more specific system for 0. Um, in fact, I should probably just do that now. What I'll do is instead of piping into this, I will just have each of these their own. So let me just. All right, I gotta do the second one too. Direction. Good enough. It'll be fine. So, the main thing to note here is that they don't go all the way anymore. They only go to about there. The other thing to note is that it does take 2, 3, 6 of these to fill out a single 3 line. So this alone will fill out 2 lines. I suppose that makes sense. So I need 3 of these per lows. Like so. Seems like a lot. It is a lot. Take this. Something. That. Will that work? No, I feed a full number into each one. That's fine. And then this. Like so. Seems a little absurd, but unfortunately, the number of zeros I may need to make is pretty absurd. Oh, that's another thing they still need to add. Flipping. Control Z is nice, but damn does it need to be able to flip. This will be easier to work with. little concerning that that still doesn't have any zeros. Oh, they're there. It's even more concerning that they're not coming through at a solid rate. I suppose they are now. Okay. Um, oh no, did I miss a line? I miss a line. No, I did not. Okay. Whew. Scared me for a second. This will massively increase the amount of zeros in the system. Granted, I did it to the least important ones first, but whatever. Let's get these connected up. There we go. Really? Alrighty. There we go. Now I just need to delete. Hey, there's some twos coming through here. That ain't right. How's that happening? Why is this putting out sixes? What have I done wrong? Uh, yet. Wait, how come this one's putting out sixes now? What the fuck did I do here? Oh, why do I have to be a moron? Alright, well, I imagine it's mostly this side that I've done wrong. Yes. That is what I've done wrong. Go ahead and clear all that up. Make sure there are no numbers other than 0. Was that a 4? There's some 4s here. Don't know how that happened. This one's also got some. And unfortunately, I've hooked this one all the way in. So that's rough. I don't think there's an easy way to just copy this. Is there? No, that would already be. No, because yeah, it's gonna mess up every one of these. Alright. Good to see that zeros are in fact coming through now. Oh man, gonna wait for these to get all the way through. And now that won't be a problem. But threes are struggling a little bit. And why is that? Well, let me find out. Ones, twos, threes. Oh, because they're not backing up yet. Right, because these are, yeah. No, that makes sense. Once they back up, smooth as butter. The sixes are a different story, though, I think, because they're not going to back up. Yeah, just because it's consuming 2 out of 1. But it'll be fine. We far exceeded the 1663 that was necessary, and now it's working on the second set of 1663. Though admittedly at a much slower pace than it should. Oh, that's okay. That's life. You see how slow it's going. Guess it would help if I actually connected these. God damn it. Definitely not helping its calculation. But, yeah, it hasn't been outputting zeros on either of those for a while. But luckily, it's still outputting zeros here for now. Not along all of them, though. Which is why this is reduced. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty backed up on the 1600s, so no, it'll be okay. We'll see. Now it's going back up. I think. But I don't know. Yeah, the sixes are backed up. That's good to see. Not entirely, but enough. Yeah, they're making it. They're backing up. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to work on here is belt speed until that hits maximum. Because then it won't matter. Because the multiplicators and the adders won't be able to keep up. So now I just need to duplicate this this entire motherfucking system. It's not gonna be easy. This won't get in the way, but this one definitely will. So let's find another 5. So, can I just copy the full metric size of this thing? Because that'd be grand. obviously not. But I can capture the large majority of it. Well, maybe not the large majority of it, but I can capture a decent chunk of it. Fix that there. I'll have to capture the other chunks. Just do that. This simply lines up there. Now I just need this chunk here. Easiest to do. Let's just do that. I don't think it worked. Oh, I did clear. That's why. Fuck. That's a terrible mistake that I've just done. Can I? I cannot. Now, obviously, these numbers are not going to work, but what I can do is line it up like that. There. Good. I didn't want any of the reds. That would be bad. I am sure a large majority of this is already in place, but I just want to make sure that I got every last bit. Obviously, I'm still missing a chunk there. Captured by doing that. Oh no. Well, that's fine. That's not fine. Yet. That to make sure putting it in the right spot. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just that. Not quite that, I suppose. Go. Repaired. Ah. Nice. Clean, even cut there. Okay. Right. I still need the top half of this. Oh, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Oy, oy, oy. Ow. Um, I'll only do it through there. The other part should be fine. I will still have to manually reconnect the zeros, but that's really not that massive. I should put some simple reconnecting points to make it easier in the future to build this, but it's not that big a deal either. Obviously, I gotta clear this out. Don't lead anywhere else. So something funky happened there. Not that those won't end up being there anyway, but get something misaligned. Because that is not what that should look like. Fuck. Delete all of that. Okay. No, that one is accurate. Ones that we know where they go. does appear to line up there. This one, I know, goes here. I'm pretty sure I just copied from here. Couldn't have. Because it does not line up. Which means this is this one. That lines up. There's this one. That lines up there. Should essentially be complete now. Oh, that's funny. That just so happened to actually be a 3. Suppose I just go ahead and leave that. Good. 0, 1, 2, 3. All right. All right. Well, that one can stay. The others, however, not so much. Why do I do this to myself? Okay. Necessary. That's necessary. I just need to make sure that none of the numbers are actually connected. That would be rough. Right. Like I said, that would be rough. Alright, so that's going to start getting some threes. Wasn't my initial goal to get threes connected so early on, but you know, wherever it works, I suppose. What are you working on? You're still putting in 1663, but I am definitely over that goal, so I can now change you to 5701. Might take it a minute to actually swap over to 5701, but it will at some point do so. I'm not too worried about it. It'll ding when it's done. For now, I just need to get this hooked up. So, let's find me a 9. Pretty far away. Wow. There do not appear to be any good 9s. Eight. Why would you do this? Yes, those 8s will cause a problem at some point, but because of how few got onto the line, it will ultimately be so minimal, I honestly might not ever see it. You know, it's a little funny worrying about things like efficiency in a world that is infinite. Technically, I could just go find a full source for every single line if I wanted to. But I don't want to. That would annoy me. Why would you do this to me? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize how long this episode had gotten. A lot of long episodes these days. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you have a good